The state of New York finally shouldered the burden between 1817 and 1825 to build the Erie Canal to tie together New York City with the Great Lake. But the idea really goes back to the 1700s and this guy.
I'm so happy to be out of boatyards and not having to put sails on the boat today, or take off sails, or take off a mast, or package up a mast for transportation. What a wrestling match. It's like moving a body. Not that I have a lot of experience doing such things. I am just so happy that it's just a pristine little place here today. Perfectly quiet. Man, and it's just you, me, and the sea. This is awesome.
We are headed south in the Oswego Canal, approaching the confluence with the Erie Canal. With Oswego in our wake, we're grateful for the facilities provided by the Oswego Public Library. Where's the nation's oldest library in its original building? 1857, Oswego, New York. A good bookstore is so great to find. This book is going to help me so much on my journey, and I have to thank my friend Emil.
Hey.
At Rivers End Bookstore in Oswego, New York, for helping me out. Great stuff. I checked in with the folks at the H. Lee White Bailey Maritime Museum in Oswego, and they set me up with gold. This book, this map, I've got a 4-map set for kayakers that explains where to camp, where the locks are, other great places to stop, just lots of good resources, where to shop. That's good stuff for this sort of boating today. We're not sailing, we're doing some inland waterway motoring, but it's beautiful. It's nice that I can just drop anchor and sleep anywhere that is deep enough and not have to deal with, other things. Expenses. And this is where we dropped the hook for the night. The Oswego Canal is a river, so it's the Oswego River. And a few houses around. Should be a nice quiet morning tomorrow. Bet it will be beautiful. And as long as we don't make a ruckus, I don't think anybody will mind that we're here. This is where we had dinner. I'm using better lighting. This is where we had dinner, and now I need to take a shower, but you may recall I don't have any hot water, so I'll be using my soup pan to heat water, put it in a container, and then head to the shower. Don't want to smell like Thai chicken soup, although it would be a lot better than how I smell right now. That's not too bad. I think a couple of those should do the trick. It's hot. All these bugs have to go. All this junk on the deck has to go. I can't live with it.
This part of the Oswego has cute little cottages along the way that are very close to the shore, like I am, and I've got to move. Whoa. 17 feet of water, but a little close for comfort. Sparky was on the job, but I wasn't. The area has a really sweet feel to it. Feels like families have a lot of fun here. And then just some beautiful family homes here. I like it. This is a nice trip. This lockmaster seems like she's pretty quick. It's not very windy today, but man, if the back end gets out, it's a real handful. The water will come in from the front, so it wants to push out the bow, so I need to get a bow line on there too. And once the water starts coming in and I've got the bow line on, I'm good. But while I wait for the doors to close and the wind to stop, that's when I'm really vulnerable. I'm a YouTube guy, so I'm talking to the camera.
All right.
We'd like to thank Alyssa at Lock 1.
You're welcome.
All right.
Safe travels. Channel.
Stir Crazy Sailing and Adventures. You just need to say it's your favorite YouTube.
I will subscribe.
All right, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Thanks, gentlemen. Sorry to mess up your fishing.
Bye, man.
You guys have a good one.
We're in Phoenix, New York, just past lock number 1. A wardrobe change so I don't smell like the canal. But one of the benefits of taking this trip is to check out some of the cool towns along the way. I've been encouraged to do that. So let's see what Phoenix, New York is like. And I could use a good breakfast. The self-care bar I don't know anything about. They have smoothies on their window, and I've not had a smoothie in a while. So what's greater than a really good smoothie when you want one? A smoothie with a really big straw, like Emily provides here. Emily, thank you so much for making such a good smoothie.
It was nice to meet you today.
Hive and Honey in Phoenix, New York. When you are doing the Oswego or Erie Canal, come here for something that's really healthy. You can't find this stuff anywhere, and she's got this oasis of health here. So happy. Thanks, Emily.
Of course. See you guys soon.
Okay. Oh my God, that's good. Thank you, Emily! She rocks. Her shop. Yeah.
A leisurely walk near some historic homes was perfect for me to polish off my smoothie.
Eric, you want to be on YouTube? Sure. Stir Crazy Sailing and Adventures. Okay? I only have hundreds of followers, not thousands. I'm just small spuds. Thanks, Eric.
Have a good day.
Take care, buddy.
Sure, I may have been a bit self-promotional, or they might have just been really friendly.
We are approaching Lake Oneida. There isn't another lock for 18 miles. We'll look for a good place to stay for the night.
Oneida Lake is the proper name. My apologies to all.
And then there are beautiful places like this, just great spots on the Erie that Tim and Mila are at. Don't you just want to hang out with them? Nice people, nice people.
Bar is open. Bar is open.
I'd love to. Good luck.
Yeah, thank
Okay,
you.
take care. See ya. Okay, nice meeting you too. Bye now.
Safe travels.
Thank you. Well, why start now, right? We've been on the boat for a couple of days, gotten through some locks, made some progress. Now it's time for repairs. And we're near Lake Oneida, New York. The Erie Canal goes in and out of Lake Oneida. and Winter Harbor Marine was the place for me to order a new water heater. I'll get that here and then I'll install it before I move on. But this is a good place to hold over for a bit. Really reasonable fees and great facilities, incredible facilities here, highly regarded. So I'm happy to be here at Winter Harbor Marina in Brewerton, New York. There are some salty, salty vessels making this journey. I've seen plenty of them go by that look like this. I mean, ocean-going vessels with plenty aboard to make sure that everything's secure. And then there are the Florida and Texas boats like this one. I've seen plenty of those.
Access to my failed water heater was through my starboard aft cabin access panel behind my engine. Not an easy place to get to.
We're close. There. Whew. Came out like a banana from a peel. Not quite. Looks like a water heater. There. That makes it easier. So they look similar. The question is electrical. We'll just see how that goes. I might need to call in an expert just to make sure I don't fry myself. It's making its way. Yeah, this is right. Needed some plumbing supplies to complete my water heater work, and Ace is the place. Ace is the place. Hopefully I'll get out of here today and start on my 22 locks before I get out of the Hudson. Morning. Busy place, 7 miles to the grocery store. I went there yesterday and I came back like a pack mule with a backpack and a bike pack full of food, but it didn't show up on video. Sorry about that, Amy, who was helpful there and told me I'll never make it. That I couldn't get all the groceries that I had selected into my bags, but I did.
Do-it-yourselfers know that no project is complete until you've made 3 trips to the hardware store, or at least the marina store. And what the hardware store did not stock, Winter Harbor did.
One of the things that's really unusual about Winter Harbor is they have a courtesy car. It's like if you've got an airplane and you fly into an airport, you need a car when you get there. Tom, you just do everything right here.
We try to make it easy.
Tom's claim to fame is that he's got heated storage for those who like to store indoors. And that's unusual in this part of the country. Well, I just have to say, thank you again for everything that you've done. This place is top notch. It was a great place for me to leave the boat for a few days, a great place for me to get service done. And it's just very pleasant here outside of Brewerton, New York on the Erie Canal.
Yeah, but we appreciate the support from people like you. That's what makes it happen.
You do it right. You do everything right.
Thanks so much.
The Erie Canal opens up into Lake Oneida, and we've got a little bit of rain coming our way, so good time for a cup of warm coffee. Oh, the mug, the crew mug, yeah. You're wondering where to get one of these. Well, when we did the live feed, they were a prize. They're not for sale. Sent them out to people from as far away as Luke in Australia to let me see, Fritz in North Carolina, and then people all over the place. So I'll let you know when the next contest is, and I'll mail one out to you too. Yeah. most people are righties. I chose to have crew facing out because it's more important that people understand your role than mine, because I really, really, really appreciate you accompanying me on this journey. That makes the whole adventure a lot more fun, knowing that there are other folks who are interested as well. So thank you. Please subscribe, like, share, do whatever you can. Someday this gig may help me make my boat payment, but it's not yet, that's for sure. But whether it does or not, I'm having fun and I'm glad you are along. Thanks, crew.
I think we'll be able to wrap up the Erie Canal in the next episode. Stay tuned, there will be embarrassment. Thanks again for joining me. See you next week.